Hello and welcome everyone, for English here with a very exciting update for GOTWIC, that being the final release of the Royal Kingsguard set. Now the Royal Kingsguard set is a bonus set that any player can unlock once they've filled the requirements. The Royal Kingsguard set has also been called the free-to-play alternative to the Glorious set, because as you don't need to pay anything for this, it does take a lot of effort. Let's have a quick comparison about the two sets so you can understand exactly why it's nice and useful. And now we have both stats from the sets in front of our eyes, it's very easy to see where that comparison comes from. Both sets do nearly the identical thing. The Glorious set gives you 36% total attack, health and a bit more defense, as well as increasing each individual troop's attack by 65%, giving you training speed, marching speed, and research speed. An extremely nice set with a collection bonus of 8%. The Royal Kingsguard set is basically the same, only all the stats are roughly about 2/3. The total attack and health is 22, total defense is 32. You still have the training speed, that's drastically reduced however, from 30% to 9. The marching speed is an 18% to the 30. The increase of attack is probably the closest, being 55 to the Glorious set 65, so that's a very good bonus. The only difference being that instead of research speed you get foraging speed, meaning some elements of the Kingsguard set might be useful to have while you're even in peace mode. Both sets have an upkeep consumption rate reduction, which is pretty useless, but it doesn't take away from how good these sets are overall. The collection bonus, however, is only 5% for the Royal Kingsguard set. But hey, that's still an extra 5%. The only other downside for the Royal Kingsguard set as opposed to the Glorious set, which is actually an advantage in some cases, is the fact that the Royal Kingsguard set is the full 6 items. It has another accessory slot. This, however, means that the accessory slot, which we'll see a bit later, is something that you can run with other sets, whereas the Glorious set you still needed to have an accessory. Overall, I say the Royal Kingsguard set is about half to 2/3 as powerful as the Glorious set. It's still a lovely pickup to have. Now that we've seen that, let's figure out what we need to do in order to get it. The Royal Kingsguard set doesn't actually require any materials. In order to unlock each item, you simply need to have the equivalent in 3 other sets. So if you have grey main hand, if you have 3 of these items all at grey main hand, you unlock the Royal Kingsguard set grey main hand. Same for the head, the leg guard, chest armour, handguard and crown of honour, which is the accessory. The accessory itself is probably a very interesting one, as it's one that increases the base attack of every item, considering that most setups, or most sort of preferred equipments, are a bit weak when it comes to the second accessory. This is really useful, and probably something that most people are going to run once they have it unlocked. The difficulty comes with actually unlocking it. Each one of these items is from a different set: the Storm's Rage set, the Sun Spear set, and the Frost set, to be exact. In order to unlock these, for the Storm's Rage set you need the Storm's Land Insurgent and the Black Ears troops, so make sure to watch out for those. For the Sun Spear set, you require Green Blood Warrior and the Narrow Sea Raiders. And finally, for the Frost set, you need the Northern Rebels and the Bolton Boys. Having a combination of each means that you can simply claim the correct tier. I still need the main hand item for the Sun Spear and the Storm Rage set. So now it's going to become rather important to balance these 3 sets. Overall, it probably isn't the strongest combat armor you can have, but as we saw before, the bonuses mean that it's extremely flexible. While having this set equipped with your badges, you could conceivably change formation and not lose too much. It saves you a step and makes you a little bit quicker and stronger overall. Please share this video with your alliance mates if they haven't seen this already, as it's an amazing set to work towards and probably something that might change your overall strategy long term. Thank you very much for watching, you guys have been wonderful, and I've been Fringlish. Toodles.